Hey everyone. Now, I haven't had a chance to talk about this much, but apparently Sonic SatAM, this show here, apparently is finally being removed from Netflix at the end of the month. Well, at least the second to last day of the month. And not a lot of fans are very happy about this. And I can understand why. You see, we've gotten so used and accustomed to going to Netflix and watching this show that we never had to bother ever having to pop the DVDs back in ever again. But here's the thing. Sometimes things come and go for a short time. We don't know if Sonic SatAM is going to be gone for good or if it's just gone for a temporary period. Because remember, a lot of shows and movies on Netflix have disappeared for a while, have disappeared for some time, but they've always come back. In other words, it's more like, okay, what is the rotate? Okay, it's like basically they have a lot of new original programming they want to fit in there, but they also want to also add in other programming, movies and shows in the past and present as well. So they got to sacrifice some shows and some movies, but those shows and movies always come back. So why are some fans upset at the fact that Sonic SatAM is leaving Netflix? Well, it's like I said, because they're so used to just tuning into Netflix, whether it being on the mobile device, whether it's an iPod, Kindle, Android, or whatever, and just watching it wherever they go, wherever they got Wi-Fi. If they got AT&T or Verizon Wi-Fi, they could take on the go, or they got built-in Wi-Fi in their car, they could watch it wherever they want. You know, but not everybody has that privilege. No, you see, no, it's not behind there. It's a. I was looking for one of my portable DVD. Actually, hold on. This is my first portable DVD player. You could definitely tell because of how bulky it is. But not everybody has that privilege. But so what they would have to do is take something like this with them to watch the show. Nowadays, you got all these different kind of portable DVD and Blu-ray players that are like this still, but are more along the lines of having rotating screens and stuff like that. I have one that has a rotating screen somewhere. I gotta see where I put it. I think it might be in the next room. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not, but still, you kind of get the drift of what I'm talking about. Not many of us would have that privilege because some of us don't have Wi-Fi in our car. Some of us don't have, on-the-go Wi-Fi like AT&T or Comcast would provide. We don't have that privilege. Some of us have to rely on those portable DVD players, and some of us have to rely on the DVDs. As a matter of fact, I remember when I went to Kansas, I took some movies with me and I brought them back. I took them because I wanted something to watch on the way, and I did. But is it the end of the world that Sonic SatAM is leaving Netflix? Not really. Because we also have another site out there. Well, we have another site out there called Tune.is. And Toon.is basically allows you to watch a lot of cartoon series and movies as well for free. I'm sure there's a catch on it, but still, they allow you to watch it for free. And out of curiosity, I typed in Sonic and it was there. Sonic SatAM, Underground, X, and Adventures. So, is it the end of the world that it's, again, leaving Netflix? No, because you still have other avenues. True, something like Tune.is is not as portable. Well, it is portable, depending on if you, like I say, depending on where you have Wi-Fi. But it's not as portable or convenient as sitting at home and having your remote in your hand and tuning into Netflix on your Blu-ray, Xbox, PS4, or even your smart TV and watching it there. True, it's not the same convenience, but at least you have that. You know what I'm saying? At least you have that. But again, is it the end of the world? No. But there is a way to try to keep it on, and I'm sure a lot of people have thought about this. One way of keeping the series going on Netflix, if you want it to keep going on Netflix, is to do a petition. My idea for it would be keep Sonic on Netflix. That's what I would say. I'd say keep Sonic the Hedgehog on Netflix. Hashtag keep Sonic the Hedgehog on Netflix. All you have to do is that. And I guarantee if you were to make that hashtag happen, and even go to some place like change.org and address this, and I'm sure people watching this will be like, hey, that's a good idea, let's do it. I guarantee you, maybe Netflix will hear your voice and say, okay, we'll keep Sonic SatAM on here. Because take a look at Hasbro. Hasbro made notification about last year that they were taking down a lot of their Hasbro stuff from Netflix, and you're only going to be able to see a lot of them off Vimeo. But yet, Gem is still there. So, if you want to keep Sonic SatAM on there, which I wouldn't have a problem, but if you want to keep Sonic SatAM on there, I would make my voice heard to Netflix. I would say, keep it on here, keep it going. A lot of people like it. But is it the end of the world? No. Because if you, like me, have the DVD set not once, but even twice, and yes, as I've mentioned before, this is still wrapped up. It's still in its container. Like I said, it's still wrapped up. It's still in its container. Just like the day I bought it. And that was about almost 10 years ago if you don't count birthday or anniversaries. You know, for someone like me to have that as well as have this, which I put together myself, and people like Zara Nizarak and others have actually enjoyed, which is the final 4 episodes of the series as a movie. If you have this, then you're good to go. But again, I can understand how people feel. And like I said, if you have Wi-Fi available, whether you have it built in because let's say you have a phone service with AT&T or Verizon, you can watch it on the go at Tune.is at any time. But if you want to keep it going, then like I say, go to change.org, put the hashtag keep Sonic Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog on Netflix, or even use the hashtag keep Sonic SatAM on Netflix. Go to change.org or a place like that, get signatures, and maybe let your voice be heard, and perhaps Netflix might say, okay, we'll keep this on there. You know, they could, take off Adventures and Underground, but keep Sonic SatAM on there, and I'm sure you guys will be happy. But again, is it the end of the world? Is it really the end of the world? No. Is it a bad thing? No. As long as you have something like this to rely on, you're good to go. Heck, when Transformers got taken off Netflix, was I upset? Absolutely. But I got over it because I have the Transformers series. So I could pop that in at any time. And if I felt like it doing a subscription or some kind of paid thing with Vimeo to watch episodes, I'd do that too. But I have the series, so I don't have to worry. So to anybody that's concerned about this, it's not that big of a deal. Again, if you do want to keep it on there, do what I suggest. I'll even provide the hashtags down below. But again, is it that bad? No. Is it the end of the world? No. All I could say is maybe between now and the 28th, which is 18 and a half days from now, maybe things will change. But I don't think it's the end of the world, and I don't think it's the end of the world, and I don't think we have to worry about anything, because I have a feeling it's Sonic's 20th anniversary. It will be back. Trust me on that. So let me know what you guys think down below. Again, I'll provide the hashtags, and I'll talk to y'all later.